Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my living room. We're not in my kitchen today because it's been very hot here in Sydney the last couple of months, and if I switch the oven on, my flat would get really hot and it's really uncomfortable filming. And yeah, so as soon as the weather gets cooler, we're gonna go back to the kitchen and make some delicious sort of goodies. And yeah, so today we're going to be talking, not really talking, but I'm going to be sharing with you the things that I use for my skin. Today's about skincare. Not that I'm an expert in skincare, but I just would like to share to you if you have the same skin type. And yeah, so I've got lots of products here that I regularly use, that I've been using for quite some time, and these are staple in my bathroom, in my vanity. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like this video, and yeah, hope you guys have fun. Just before we start, just a bit of a disclaimer. I'm not saying that these products are the best in the market. If you have a skin condition of some sort, you better consult your doctors first before trying out whatever you want to try amongst these products that I'm going to talk to you about. Okay, so, and to give you a bit of a background, I am Filipino. I'm fairly tan, and yeah, I've got a very oily skin and normal skin on my body. So that's, yeah, so let's start with the hair product. So what I'm using at the moment is from OGX. There's an OGX shampoo there. I don't know whether that's focusing or not. So that's the thick and full biotin and collagen shampoo and conditioner. I've just recently used this because, as you guys know, I got a very thin hair, very curly. I've just recently had a haircut. I had my mini man bun, my bun chopped off, and because it was just messy and I just had lots of fallout and I've just had enough, so I just had decided to chop it off and went back to my short hair. So this is what I've been using, the shampoo and conditioner. It's actually quite good. It's got a bit of a smell, so just giving you a bit of a warning. It's got that sort of like a lavender sort of smell, and it's quite pricey. I'm not gonna lie, I think this retails, I don't buy them full price. I normally get them from the chemist when they're on sale, half price. I think they're like $8 or something like that. So it's really worth using that. I like it because your hair doesn't, you know, if you're sweaty and you wear cap or anything like that, your scalp doesn't really smell. And so yeah, that's why I like this OGX biotin and collagen shampoo and conditioner. That's one of my favorites to use. Next up, I've got the to style my forever thinning hair, I used Kevin Murphy. I don't know, you guys can see that, if my camera would focus quite well. Okay, that's how it looks like. So Kevin Murphy Rough Rider moldable styling clay. I like this because it's not shiny, it's quite matte, and it's got a medium hold. This is quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but I like it. So I would blow dry my hair and then use this to style my forever thinning hair. So, and yeah, so I think it's like $20. Yeah, it's quite expensive, so, but I like it, it's worth it. So if you guys want to give it a go and give it a try, it's Kevin Murphy. And to continue, to wash my face, I would use the Cetaphil. Come on camera, you need to focus. Yeah, there you go. So I would use a Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. I would use these in the morning or anytime that I would wash my face. I like it because it doesn't dry out your skin. It's soap and fragrance free, and it leaves your skin quite moisturized. So even if you use it multiple times during the day, it doesn't really dry out your skin compared to the other facial cleansers that are out there in the market. So if you're quite time poor to moisturize, you can just use this, and yeah, and it doesn't have any fragrance or anything like that. It can remove your makeup if you guys wear makeup. It's non-comedogenic. It won't block your pores, and it's pH balanced. It doesn't sting, and you can use it on its own, or you can lather it with a bit of water. So this is one of my favorite facial cleanser, which is the Cetaphil facial cleanser. So after that, in between, I would use a scrub. I would use a facial scrub probably 3 to 4 times a week. I know that's quite excessive, but I've got very oily skin and my pores tend to clog up if I don't do it that often. So if you guys can relate to me, please, you know, comment down below. I know it's a bit excessive. I think you know, most people would tell you to exfoliate or use a scrub for at least twice a week, because otherwise that would make your skin more oily. So my favorite to use, but you know, 3 to 4 times a week, that suits me, that suits my skin. So at the moment I'm using the Biore or Biore, whatever you wanna, however you wanna say it. Biore charcoal acne scrub. I used to use the St. Ives facial scrub, but I've just recently discovered this, and I think it's more gentle. The beads are finer, and this is with natural charcoal, which is an antimicrobial, and it's dermatologically tested, it's hypoallergenic, and it's non-comedogenic. So I would use this, as I said, 3 to 4 times a week, especially during I use this at night time, just to cleanse my skin. And yeah, I think this retails, I bought this for like $6. So yeah, it's pretty good, and it smells like mandarin, I think. Yeah, it's got that fresh sort of mandarin orangey sort of smell, which is good. And yeah, if you're acne prone, if you have acne prone skin, if you break out quite easily, I would recommend for you to use this probably just twice a week. Don't overuse it, because otherwise you would, you know, you would have more breakouts if you overdo it, because, you know, scrubbing is not really that good for your skin. So there you are. So that's your Biore charcoal acne scrub. Okay, moving right along. So after my cleansing, I would use a toner. So there's lots of toners available out there in the market. I know it's not a guy thing, but you know, this is about skincare, and if you have time, and you should actually have time for your skin. What I've got here, there's lots of toners available out there in the market you can just use, but I would recommend is for you to use a toner that has got glycolic acid or hyaluronic acid. I know it sounds really scary when you hear acid, but those acids are quite gentle to your skin. It balances out your skin texture and the pigmentation on your skin as well. So what I'm using at the moment is a product from the Philippines that was sent to me by my sister-in-law. Shout out to you, Ria, thank you very much. This is not available here in Australia, obviously, but you can use any skin toner that is compatible to your skin, as I said, with glycolic acid or anything with hyaluronic acid is good for your skin. So at the moment I'm using the New Derm Supreme Lightening Clarifying Toner. So this is a cosmeceutical brand, and yeah, so I would use a bit of cotton pad and just a bit of, you know, a little bit of this, and wipe it on my face and around my neck as well. Okay, so after using your toner, you would then go ahead and put your moisturizer on. I use 2 different moisturizer during the day. During the day, I would use these Neutrogena Hydro Boost. Okay, my camera wouldn't focus, so no problem. There you go. Right. So that's your Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. Since I have oily skin, I would prefer a gel type of moisturizer. I would use it during the day, because if I use cream during the day, I will be an oily mess, and you don't want that. So this retails for at least, I think, as far as I can remember, it's $14, and it's by Neutrogena, and it's proven to continuously boost skin's water retention ability and effectively lock in abundant hydration deep within your skin throughout the day. And this is dermatologically tested, it's oil-free and non-comedogenic. I like this. It's got that bubblegum sort of smell, nothing too strong, and it's quite light, and it dries up pretty quickly. So if you guys don't like that sort of greasy feeling on your face, this is a really good moisturizer. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. So really good, one of my favorites. At night time, after doing my cleansing, my toning, I would use this cream, which is a glycolic cream. This is quite a heavy cream. I only use this cream at night time. I bought this in the Philippines, same where I got my toner from. Okay, this is how it looks like. Yep, so it's by New Derm, and yeah, this is what I would use at night time before I go to bed. Using around the eye area, I would use the vitamin E eye cream from the Body Shop. There you go. I would use this just at night time because, you know, I don't want to use too much product on my face during the day, because I sweat quite a lot, and it just, my face just, you know, it's quite oily. It's very, very oily during the day, and I don't want to put too much product, otherwise it will clog my pores. And yeah, so this is quite a light cream. I would normally just use just a tiny bit like that, and then just pat it around my eyes, you know, like that. Like that. Just around where the wrinkles are, and yeah, just every day at night time, that's what I would be using. Okay, moving right along, part of my, because as you guys know, I'm not getting any younger, we're not getting any younger, all of us, and we're all gonna grow old and grey, but you don't have to look old. I think that's my principle. My dermatologist has recommended for me to start using tretinoin. This is quite a controversial sort of skin product, because some people are sensitive to tretinoin and some people are not, and it gives you a bit of a I don't know how you would describe it, but some people are quite allergic to it. Their face becomes red and irritated using tretinoin. But what I would recommend for you to do is, when you're using tretinoin, is always make sure you use SPF on your face and avoid excessive sun exposure. So at the moment I'm using tretinoin. Okay, so this is by New Derm, similar range with my toner and my glycolic cream. This is in 1 milligram per gram concentration. It's a very tiny dose of tretinoin, and I would use a very small amount, very small, smaller than a pea size, all over my face, just during the night, after I have applied my glycolic cream. Yes, it's really good. It's anti-aging, and it minimizes the appearance of your pores. It's good if you've got lots of acne. Just to warn you guys, you're gonna have, you know, during the first few days that you start using tretinoin, you're gonna have a bit of a micro peeling of the skin. Nothing too aggressive or nothing too dramatic that you would notice. So that's why I would recommend for you to use quite a thick moisturizer at night time together with your tretinoin, because it will dry out your skin. And make sure during the day that you wear your SPF. And talking about SPF, this is what I use as my SPF for my face. It's the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Clear Face Sunscreen Liquid Lotion, and this is for breakout prone skin, and this is a water-like texture and it's oil-free, which is good. This is SPF 30. I would use this during the day, or if I'm out and about. I don't go out of the house without wearing this because it's quite important, especially here in Australia, where, you know, the sun is really strong. And yeah, so on my lips I would wear, I use this lip balm. Yeah, I'm using this Christian Dior Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm. This is how it looks like. I know these guys are for girls, but I like it. I've been using this for years. This is the best lip balm I've ever used in my life. It doesn't dry out your skin. It's got a very light pink tinge, but nothing too obvious, and it keeps your lips quite supple and moisturized during the day, and it doesn't have a smell, and I like it. It's really nice. And you guys, if you haven't tried using this Christian Dior Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm, you guys are missing out big time. So yes, so on my body, when the shower gel that I use at the moment is the Johnson's Body Care. I'm using that one. Okay, this is the purple one, which has got a bit of a lavender and moonflower scent to it. This is a body wash, so it doesn't really dry out your skin compared to when you use soap or anything like that. So I like this. Is my favorite. I've been using this for years, and yeah, it's really nice and good for your skin. So as a moisturizer for my body, this is my favorite. This is by Aesop. It comes in a tube paste like this. Yep. So this is the Wine Concentrate Body Balm. I use this every day to moisturize my skin, my arms, my legs, my body, and it doesn't leave your skin tacky. It's got that orange sort of citrusy smell. So because I don't really wear cologne that much, so this is my sort of like fresh scent. So that's my favorite. It's quite expensive, this one. I think it retails for like, I don't know, maybe $30 for how many? 120 mils. But you know, it will last you probably 3 months or so, depending on how often you use this moisturizer. But I like it, so it's worth your money. And it's a good product as well. It's made in Australia, and yeah. And then before I leave the house, I would always put on a moisturizer and SPF. At the moment, I like this Neutrogena Beach Defense. I use this every day on my arms, on my neck, on my legs, if I were to go to the beach. This is SPF 50, which is really good, and it doesn't, you know, most SPF have got this very quite strong smell. This doesn't have that smell. It's quite, I actually don't know how to describe the smell, but it's much lighter than compared to your usual SPF that's out there in the market. And yeah, so that's what I would use. I never leave the house without wearing this SPF. So there you go. And it's quite cheap too. I think it's $10 for 198 mils, and that will last you probably months and months. And always make sure you check the expiry date of your SPF, right, for your own safety. And yeah, so on the weekend I would normally use a mask, a facial mask. So I've got these, I bought this facial mask just to refine my pores and things like that. This is a Pore Original Pack Pore Ritual by Cow Lion. I don't know how to say it, but this is how it looks like. There you go. Yeah, so this face mask is, I bought this in Korea when I went to Korea last year. I like it because it smooths out your skin, it sucks all the excess oil, and yeah, I like the smell. It's a clay mask, so I would just use it once a week, to be honest. I don't use it more often than that, because otherwise it has a tendency to dry up your skin, and then that will make your skin more oily, I think. And that's what I personally experience. So I would just use it on a weekend or on my days off. And under my eyes, I've got this, I bought this in Korea as well. This is Gold Snail Eye Gel Patch. This is a very good product actually. So it's a patch. I don't know where I can fish one out for you guys without making a mess. So it's a patch like this. So you just leave it on under the eye like that, if I can show you guys. So it's a wet patch, and I would normally just leave it on with my mask for an hour. So it hydrates the skin under your eye, which are quite sensitive. And yeah, so I would normally just use that once a week. It's quite expensive here in Australia. I think you would pay, I think $30 for these, and I got it in Korea for 10 bucks. So if you have friends who are traveling to Korea, ask them to buy you some, and yeah, it's really worth your money. And I think it works personally. I don't know, maybe, yeah, because I've noticed that my not that I use it very often, but I use it at least once or twice a week. And yeah, under my eyes I've got dark circles, and I've noticed that, you know, it's lighten up a little bit. Maybe I'm just hallucinating or whatever it is. And yeah, it's a really good product. I would recommend for you to use this if you've got really dry skin under your eyes, or if you have dark circles and things like that. So that's your Gold Snail eye gel. There you go. I think that's it. Yeah, so if you have any comments or suggestions or any questions, please feel free to comment down below. And yeah, so it would be interesting for you guys to share what your skin routines are. If you have any questions about the products that I've just shown you, please comment on the section down below, and we'll see you next time.